What is up, guys? I am back. I'm sorry for earlier about the sudden, uh, you know, it suddenly stopping. My internet did cut out, and I'm such an idiot because I keep forgetting it does it around this time. And honestly, I should just wait for it and not be trying to do this, but I can't honestly help myself from playing this game sometimes. I'm sorry that, it just ended abruptly. Um, but to try to catch up to where I'm at now and pretty much what happened is that, um, Ryuji wanted us to go to the little festival place with Yusuke, to, get food, and then, they ended up getting interviewed, and Ryuji made cringy comments, and then they got food, and then, uh, Ryuji wanted to check out the stadium that was being developed, and then, they all started planning on doing other things, and then, Kasumi ended up being there, uh, and so we're like, yeah, just go on without us, or whatever, we'll, you know, whatever. And he was like, oh, alright. So we all pretty much went our separate ways, and we went, Joker, we went to, Kasumi, who invited us out to lunch, to chat, and, she was just recently talking about how, the meat didn't really, uh, go so well. Sounds rough.
Yes, I've really hit a wall with this. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Really?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident.
Uh, you know, thinking back on this, Sojiro said how there was like a young girl who like was only 15 or whatever but that died in an accident. Um, oh, okay.
I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
You really are doing your best.
Senpai. Thank you for being so thoughtful. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged, mind, body, and spirit. Recharged? The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
That hurt, actually. Oh, my feels. Oh, no, 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 no. I need a moment. Oh, that sucks so bad. This is not like something I could really experience that much, considering, I mean, I do have younger brothers, but they're babies, and, I have my one older brother who's a year older than I am. so I'm the younger of the two, but so I probably, well, I mean, I guess it would be the same even if the roles were reversed and the older one died and the younger one was still alive, something like that. But I guess it would be kind of the same feeling. I don't know. But oh god, oh that hurts. All my feels, all my feels. I am so glad I got this game. Not just because of the fact that that is a terrible, terrible like thing like that happened. Granted, obviously it's story, but goddamn, somebody had to thought that up too. Jesus Christ. Oh, the feels. That's what they're trying to go for too. When they thought of it was, how are we gonna make other people feel, or at least for people who actually care about the characters. I'm not sure the same could be said for everyone, but I do care about the characters. And Jesus Christ. Anyways, oh, I'm sorry. I just needed a moment. So, who do you think they're gonna target next? They only go after bad guys, right? We have nothing to be worried about. Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, they'll do what you say. If they're taking out bad guys, it's fine by me. Keep it up. Why do we even need the police anymore? And, I mean, that's the long-term effect that she was talking about.
Ah, you're back.
How could you, monkey? How could I what? If you were going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
How does Mishima know about that? They're showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December or saying sweets are to die for. There's a bit with Sakamoto saying some really crazy stuff. You were seeing things. Believe me, I wanted to think that. Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too? I'm the Phantom Thieves producer, you know.
Oh,
Are
man.
you kidding me? I hope Lady Ann and the others haven't found out. Here's our commemorative I can't English. Commemorative, there we go. Photo from the summer festival. At least that was the idea. Wow. Of course, this is also a Royale thing. It's still, it's certainly evocative. Well, don't let it get to you. Shit happens. It's understandable given the heat. Perhaps your hands grew sweaty and it slipped. Next time we'll make sure we go somewhere we can actually eat. Agreed, I prefer an indoor establishment myself. Preferably one with an ample seating and free refills on water. That'd just be the diner again. And why not? It's a place of calm where one may also partake of delicious food. I mean, I guess. Man, all this talk about food's got me hungry. A cup of ramen would hit the spot. I believe I should do the same. Fortunately, I recently acquired some high-quality bread quest.
Sorry.
Sorry I couldn't catch it for you. I always forgot how short my arms are as a cat. Alright, and before I check out her, I gotta see who all everybody hanged out with. Okay, well. It's funny because she said she was gonna change her schedule, but I guess since I didn't go when she said that, it's a little weird. Oh, whoops, I'm sorry, I just kinda walked over here, hold on. Let me read your message first. Are you free today? From fortune telling to verifications, I offer my services. I'll be waiting at the usual spot. Right on.
Is this?
I sense that you have trouble. I sense that you have trouble with women. There was a woman last time too. Wait, is that? Anyway, please be careful. Well then, what would you like to do today? Have fortune? Okay, please take a seat.
What shall we do?
Which fortune would you like to have read? Luck reading. Reading your luck improvement fortune will cost you 5,000 yen. Have fortune read.
Now.
Alright, please think of some area in which you would like to increase your luck. I want to increase my charm. The Devil card. It seems you will greatly benefit from taking actions that will increase your charm. Your charm is more likely to increase today. That's all for today's improvement.
What do you think? Well then. Yes.
That's unfortunate, but whatever. Now at least I know how that works. Shia looks mystified. I'll go along with her readings until she's satisfied. Maybe there's a way to make sure Shia has a good time. Oh, that's right. I have something Shia might like. Considering Shia, I feel like she'd be delighted to receive something that's the latest trend. Also, I'm sorry for the sun and vacuum cleaner noise, but you know, it's whatever. Feels like I didn't really impress Shia, which I guess for her. I feel like my bond with Shia will go stronger soon. Okay, well that's fine. I didn't really have much to give her, but I also wasn't really planning on doing that, but yeah, that's fine. Hello, Monkey Senpai. Thank you so much for earlier. Now I can give it 110% tomorrow at practice. You're not going to rest? Nope. If I take a day off, it'll dull my senses. Next meet, I'll make it onto the winner's podium, I swear. I won't slip up again like I did before. I'll have some great news next time I see you, I promise.
Hey.
Looks like Yoshizawa's going to be okay now. She sure had us worried. Today's the firework festival. Let's meet in Shibuya at 5. Hey Makoto, are you going to wear a yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. I think I'll wear mine as well. You've got one? How about you, little? I'll go in normal clothes. Hey, I know. Why don't you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? I don't know. You don't get to see fireworks every day, so it'd be sad just wearing normal clothes. I was just thinking he might want to go for a change of pace. That sounds great. You should totally come without glasses. Well, you guys better not be late. Oh, I fucking love Morgana too. God, he's adorable. Fireworks and yukatas really add to the feeling of summer. Even Lady Ann would be wearing one.
Come to think of it.
Yeah, there's a firework festival today. If you're going, be careful if those things get insanely crowded.
Hey, hey!
It'd be nice to watch the fireworks with the chief someday. We could watch them right here at LeBlanc. Actually, no, we couldn't.
Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
Hey, I saw some disturbing news online. It sounds like it would be really bad if it turns out true. What's it about? Well, it seems like an insane group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on to that information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. That's actually all I have to say though. Sorry to bother you on your day off.
What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back. We don't have much time, so let's get going.
Dramatic irony, where we know what the enemy is, who the enemy is, but yet, in the game, they don't know yet. Only because Sai-san said who it was.
The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are... Fireworks Festival tonight. Expect roads and transportation to be congested for the entire day. Sudden weather changes imminent. Be careful of sudden shifts in climate from afternoon to night.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival? Ugh, this should be fun.
Morgana. I like how we're keeping him closely, like, packed to us.
Oh, it's so hot.
I feel like I'm being baked.
See, now this is in the original game.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
God clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up! We don't know that yet.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
That's right.
Us too! Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
Come on, let's go together.
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
Don't ask me.
The ratio of guys to girls is off, but we can do something about that later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
How could you?
Why don't you go after them then? So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Well, no, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know. I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams. Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
I guess everyone had the same idea. What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
It's not possible in the real world.
My feet hurt, it's cold, festival's been canceled. This sucks.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame. Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
That's how it should be.
So that's what makes us cool? To be honest, I'm not a fan. I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kanashiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
I'm home.
Yeah, that's obvious. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Megid has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves. These are the details of the message that are posted on Megid's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Megid. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Megid and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What in the world are they? You know about them?
Who?
I'm the one asking you. Don't return a question with another question. Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
Hackers declare war on the Phantom Thieves? This is getting interesting. But why? Did the Phantom Thieves do something to them? Magic is really scary. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Phantom Thieves will deal with it. It's only been 2 days and I'm sitting here getting attacked by a hacker group. I have a new message in the Phantom Thieves chat room. We gotta talk about Medjed. You mean those guys people online are going nuts over? Medjed. That name seems to come from one of the obscure gods from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I saw the news too. For some reason they think we speak of false justice. Now then, what exactly did you want to speak of regarding Medjed? Well, why don't we go after them as our next target? What a sudden suggestion. I mean, they're like bad hackers or something, right? Technically, they're crackers. Those who use the internet to illegally access and alter data. Medjed is an organized group of such people recognized by the larger international community. So they operate on a global scale. That makes them even bigger than Kaneshiro, right? Then it's settled. Our next target's gonna be Medjed. I wonder if the nav will get a hit if we put Medjed in. Alright. Well, let's try it out. That would be impossible. It has to be a pseudonym? We don't even know how many people Medjed is. Oh. Wouldn't we get at least one member's info if we try and look into it though? Even if we did, how would we discover their location? The only confirmed presence of Medjed has been online. This is a greater problem than simply finding their keywords. Unless you have any more ideas, Ryuji. Hello? It seems he had suggested this without putting much thought into it. Come on, we can't back down now. People are all excited about it. Our reputation's gonna plummet if we don't face this shit. That is true. If we remain silent, people would believe we simply chose to run away from the matter. Medjed has taunted us publicly, after all. If they are criminals, we cannot just let them be. Yeah, and we don't have any other targets right now either. Hey, Little, let's talk to Mishima tomorrow. This is more of his thing. Let's do that. So Makoto, try seeing if your sister has any info on him. It's highly unlikely, but sure.
World-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
I forgot to post the photo I took today. Hey, not bad. Right? I'm a natural with this candy photography stuff. I hope for your sake that was intended to be candid photography or photography. It's a shame about the rain, but at least it means today was a little more memorable. Yeah, but next time we really can't miss the fireworks. Agreed. Still, it was almost impressive how swiftly the weather turned terrible. Perhaps one of us is simply fated to bring rain wherever he goes. And I can't go anywhere. Oh, but I can still read, so that's fine.
Hey!
A heart without a hesitance is the essence of Bushido. Learning about the spirit of the samurai seems useful, but this book looks difficult.
Hey, hey!
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading, so how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. I definitely need to finish off this book.
What? Tell me.
Everyone's been talking about Medjed. What the hell is it? You didn't watch the news much, did you? Or do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. The subway company's server thing, that was Medjed, trying to find out who caused the train accident. So, they're good guys?
Ugh, no way.
Some liken them to Digital Robin Hood. But they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. Medjed, those guys that claim to be modern day Robin Hoods? They dare call themselves heroes after those attacks? Anyways, they're fighting Medjed next? The Phantom Thieves are amazing. I don't want to hear about justice from some shady hackers. I don't care what happens as long as it's interesting. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. I wish I could get in the top 10. People look at smart students differently. I wonder what score I got. I'm in the top 10?
Whoa.
Whoa, everyone's gonna have their eye on you now. Ah, nice! I got my charm up to level 4. Now all I have to do is finish off getting all that stuff to 5. But obviously you can tell which ones honestly I care about more. Considering knowledge, proficiency, charm.
Alright.
Your charm has increased from suave to charismatic.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
It's your fault.
You don't gotta throw the truth right in my face like that. Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yep. I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
So, that was fruitless.
Wonder if anyone else got any info.
Mishima was pretty useless. You guys get anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seems as though she didn't know very much about them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime after all. I tried looking into them too, but I didn't come up with anything. There are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive.
No luck.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
That is why we are gonna have some fun with this.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day. Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
How are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, all I find are just unreliable rumors. They have carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still managed to elude arrest somehow. Kaneshiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? I'm not sure. Right, there's no knowing who we're actually up against if we can't see the full picture. We don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. I'm sorry if my English is poor. And even if we do manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Damn, this stuff's not really going so good. Really not going so good. That's probably why my exams are going to shit too. You know, those are two separate things, right?
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjed, huh?
I forget she hacks into our chat messages. If we can't identify who it is, there's nothing we can do. Let's wait till they make a move. What you up to? What are you doing today? About Aiko. Before I do any of that. Makoto on Ryuji, Takami, went to Mementos. Okay, so... There's something I like to speak to you about regarding Aiko. Well, it's more of a request than anything. If you don't have any plans, could you come see me? I feel like my bond with Makoto will grow stronger soon. Go see Makoto. I'll stop by soon. Thank you. I'll be waiting in the courtyard.
Actually...
Apparently, Aiko has started dating a host from a club near her work. I guess he, hit on her one day after her shift, and that was that. Since then, he's the only thing she'll talk about. She even sent me a picture of their date at Destinyland. Are you jealous of them? It's not a problem as long as she's happy. But knowing the line of her work her boyfriend is in, I'm worried that he might be deceiving her. For now, it seems he hasn't forced her to spend any money at his club, but I'm still nervous. Beyond that, he calls her his princess and constantly tells her how special she is. It makes me sick to my stomach. But Aiko refuses to listen to me. She said the idea that all hosts are bad people is outdated. She even said she was shocked to be getting advice from someone who would totally flunk a test about love. Tests about love aren't a thing though, and even if they were, I most certainly wouldn't flunk them. Sorry about that. I'm probably just being biased towards him. I mean, I don't have any proof that he's untrustworthy. But that's why I want to meet him and find out for myself what kind of person he really is. And if it's not too much to ask, I'd like to accompany me on this excursion as well.
Well...
This time, you'll have to play the role of my boyfriend. I got this. It's honestly okay. You're so reliable, Little-kun. I think if I have a boyfriend, Aiko might be more inclined to listen to me. To tell you the truth, I actually already made plans with her and her boyfriend for a double date. Sorry. But it's just going to be at a diner, nothing particularly fancy, I promise.
Thank you.
Thank you, you're a tremendous help. I'm so glad you agreed to this. I don't know who else I'd have asked if you had said no. I can sense Makoto's trust in me. Bum. Bum. Anyways.
All right.
Aiko, I hope she's not getting herself wrapped up in anything dangerous. But just in case, I'll try looking for some info on that host.
Alright then.
Well, see you later. Sorry, I had to ask something so unreasonable. I appreciate you going along with it, though. Do you think Aiko's really okay? I hope I'm just being paranoid about her boyfriend. But if it turns out he really is toying with Aiko, what should we do? Try to reach out to her. You're right, we're friends now, so I'm sure she'll understand if I can just have an honest talk with her. Whew. I keep thinking in circles here. I need to stop dwelling on the negative. Let's see who this host is behind his smile, for Aiko's sake. Okay, I'll call you again later. Still, the fact that I'm hanging out with so many girls. Anyway, summer break soon, right? Must be nice being a student. So, I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? Its name apparently means the smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Dude, everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait. Fundamentally speaking, in ancient Egyptian art always depicted gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. Taking all of this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. Well done. Hey, there's nothing to be impressed about. I hope that information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough, thank you.
So, we still don't have any tangible clues.
You have a request. I gotta check to see if nobody else wants. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate because I think I can also. Yeah, I have everybody that I can go up with, but I'm gonna do. Fuck it. Oops, I did it again. Plus, she didn't contact me, and she did, so whatever. No test today. Instead, I have a request for you. Will you please hear me out? Go right away. Thank you so much. Can we talk after I close up shop? I'll contact you again for when to meet up. Monkey-san, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh? Do you want to test it again? Well, of course, but I'm sure that would only end in disappointment. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate really can be changed. But I always concluded that it was something beyond our control. Almost like the laws of nature, internal, impossible to defy. And yet, there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of those people, Monkey-san? Trust in yourself.
What?
Trust in myself? Instead of my fortune-telling? I never thought of it that way before. The city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country, Monkey-san. It was a small, traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people. That sounds so peaceful. During the winter, it's practically inaccessible due to all the snow. That alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient to their elders as well, not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to the city. It means nothing to me now. After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone. It came from someone who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers. That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fates similar to my own.
However...
Or inescapable, anyways. But now I wonder if they really do much of anything. After all, you managed to change the destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? If that's the case, I won't be needing this, and I'm going to confront fate head-on with my own strength. Although the chairman would be really mad if he found out. The chairman?
Oh,
Don't worry about that. Just forget about it. Unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Anyway, if fate can be changed, maybe even mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, but perhaps this time... I think it will work. Right. I look forward to our continued exchange, at least until I can manage to change my fate. Oh, and I will be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune telling for you. I can sense Chia's intense motivation. Rank 4.
Alright.
well then.
Thank you for today, Monkey-san.
Until next time.
Good night. I'm calling because I wanted to thank you once again for earlier. Thank you so much for today. To be honest, I'm still feeling a bit lost, but talking to you about everything is helping me feel a little better. I'm glad to hear that. I'm learning so much from you, Monkey-san. I can't thank you enough. Thanks to you, I could finally see the truth. I can only hope my fortune-telling is enough to pay you back somehow. Monkey-san, I'll be putting in a lot of work from now on, even though I can't even imagine changing my own fate. But I will figure out some way to make it happen. I hope I can count on you to help me through the process. Until next time.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
What makes you think that, Caroline?
To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
Whichever you prefer.
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
You mean Medjed?
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this.
Yeah, no problem.
After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
I mean, I consider myself one as it is. Able to take down all my opponents with practically one shot.
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit.
I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
Entertained.
Entertained, huh? A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent, so this is what the public thinks. Oops, I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
I don't get it.
There hasn't been any news on the Phantom Thieves versus Medjed showdown. Which of them will come out on top? They're both just criminals pretending to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjed causes way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. I see. Well, I just hope something happens soon, but you gotta tell me, who do you think will win?
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
I've gotten a lot of messages from an unknown account. Nice to meet you. I'm the one they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a phantom thief, aren't you? Can you really steal hearts?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a phantom thief? Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
There is someone whose heart I would like you to steal. But I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? I can give you information on them if the change of heart is successful. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. Do you believe in my skills? I can track down their accounts just as I have yours. Or with yours. But this is all I can prove at the moment. I've prepared the necessary tool on my end. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
How should I respond? Who is this? I can't find the account to send a response to. All I get back is an error message.
You can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
Medjed, what is happening to this country? It'd be hilarious if the honor student fell off the podium. You guys can suck a fat one. Is it over for the Phantom Thieves? Hacking? I have no idea what that's like, but it sounds scary. I think they were getting a little cocky. They got what was coming for them.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
How would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Medjed?
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them, that is. Only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, Wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The "I've prepared the necessary tool" part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah, so somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
Yeah, I've been calling him LeBlanc, but they said LeBlanc, so I guess the K or C is silent. Oh well, I'm still gonna call it LeBlanc, I don't care.
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Oh, come on! It's in English!
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? Don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this. A calling card.
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by. In case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
I've really started turning the heat up on the forum. I put a special post up and everything. The showdown between the Just Phantom Thieves and the global organization Medjed is here. Reactions have been great too. Everyone is really engaged. So far, most of the comments have been pro Phantom Thieves, most likely because of what happened in the Kaneshiro case. Those on the other side say Medjed are hackers of justice, but there's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday, I want the whole site to be filled with pro-thieves comments. I'm looking forward to when that day finally arrives.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
I just want to save the game. Oh, thank you. First that Alibaba character, and now a blank calling card. What the hell's going on?
I should write something.
Alright. Well, on that note of things, I'm gonna have to end this one here. And I hope you guys are enjoying the story, and I'm just gonna wait a little bit on letting, letting this upload. That tends to take a little while, but anyways, I'm gonna take a break from this game anyways. And I hope you guys are enjoying, and I shall see you all later.